My name's Chris.
And I'm Kristie.
And this is the Verjies.
Yes. Welcome.
It's Bakeoff's night of nights.
Indeed. How good is it? Settle down, you lot. Settle down. That's the way.
No autographs.
No
autographs.
No.
Maybe one later, but none for the moment. So this is indeed Bakeoff's night of nights. You look resplendent in your gown this evening.
Why, thank you. It's a Target.
Oh, how lovely.
Yes, I got it from the Salers range.
Oh, the Salers. Oh, I've heard lots of things about the Salers.
And,
range.
because of my VIP status, I got a bit off. But I shouldn't say that's very tacky, isn't it?
It is. It's a little bit tacky. But, we go with it.
Loving your leisure suit.
Oh, well, look, I thought it was resplendent from Kmart.
Indeed. And it was a bold choice to choose to go out in a gold lame.
Because Australians are getting K-Smarter every day.
Indeed.
And if there's one thing we all know is that K-Smarter is smarter with your money, but not stooping on quality.
Indeed.
So let's get into this, shall we? Because the public are ravenous.
Yes, you can just hear them going.
Listen to them. They're going crazy.
Oh, yes. Shush. Back in your box.
Don't smash that.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, good.
Okay.
The seat fillers are going nuts.
I know. They just keep playing. It's like it's romper room out there.
It's a bit ridiculous.
Yes. It's like Miss Helena just keeps stopping the music and people are getting up and shuffling around.
And everything else is upside down. That's the other really annoying part. All right, so with the Verjies, we have many awards to go through this week. And all of the recipients, of course, vying for the Vergie. And can you give us a bit of a backstory about the Vergie?
Well, it all started in a small country town in 1992. I believe there were 5 women who were gathered round a campfire one night, smoking some illicit substances, and one had a vision quest. And this vision quest saw a fermented bottle. A bottle of fermented grapes appearing in the smoke haze, and she proclaimed, "Fuck, I think that's a Verjuice bottle." And everyone's like, "What the fuck's Verjuice?" She goes, "The one by the name of beer shall tell us, and she shall behold the Verjuice and bring it into an award ceremony.
And she shall also stash the Verjuice in the building dubbed Stately Beer Manor."
Indeed. And then once it is stashed, 2 pilgrims on a journey, watching people on their journey in a Bakeoff shed, will come along and stumble across this most excellent thing to behold.
We're paraphrasing.
Indeed.
Look, it's something like that.
Look, I might have been one of the people with the smoky stuff too, and it's a bit hazy that night, but I can tell you...
Lots of Verjuice was consumed?
Yes, and there was a prophecy.
So the Verjies obviously celebrates the finest in Australian
The
Bakeoff.
Awards of Prophecy.
Indeed, they are the awards.
New Harry Potter book.
Harry Potter and the Award of Prophecy. And so, the only place to start is with opening segments.
Indeed.
Now, obviously...
Very good place to start.
The good news is that the same people are nominated for every category. So before we even go through the potential nominees and wins, congratulations to Mel Buttle and to Claire Hooper for their award. They just don't know which one they've won it for yet.
Exactly. So
now,
let's find out. Shh.
I'm trying to read.
Yes, get to it.
So the best opening segment. Now, I think there were several nominees for this one.
There was. We had the use of...
Dogs.
What was the other one? Oh, I can't remember.
Toaster. We had a toaster.
A toaster, yes.
We had a toaster with some really, really cool little puns there as well. However,
yes,
there was only one real option for this. The winner of the Vergie for best opening segment is Free From Week.
Whoa.
And in particular, Claire's free-spirited twirling towards freedom.
Yes, that was... ultimate in, freeform dance. Now, beautiful.
Now, Claire and Mel can't be here this evening, unfortunately, because they barely know who we are. But I'm sure that if they did, and if they listened, and if they were aware, they would accept this Vergie with the grace and honour with which it has been bestowed upon them.
Absolutely they would.
And I'm sure that once their lawyer lifts the restraining order, that we will be able to get the award to them.
Look, they can't prove that it was me in the bushes. I'm just saying.
They can prove it was me in the bushes because I yelled out, "My name's Chris!"
And I'm like, shh.
It was a bit of a problem, but I instantly feel the need to announce myself. It's a problem.
Indeed, yes.
So I believe you have the envelope for the next category here at the Verjies. It's a very exciting night.
Oh, it is. And it's one, I love how we're getting into this one early, but the best one-liner. Chris, will you do the honours?
Oh, okay, hang on a minute. And the winner is... Moonlight? No. Okay, there were a number of nominees for this, obviously, because there were one-liners everywhere in this shed this
you're
year.
tripping over them. If we had a one-liner for every one-liner we said, we'd be like Jerry Seinfeld.
We would indeed. What is it about one-liners? But there was really one winner, and it's a bit of a left-field candidate, this one. Because
contentious.
We had a lot of innuendos. We had lots of comments about people talking about, sticky buns and all those sorts of things. Innuendos coming up later, however. It's its own category. So the best one-liner, I should have had a beret and a moustache, but it's really hard to grow a curly moustache. Marcus, ladies and gentlemen, Marcus. Oh,
beautiful.
And the idea of Marcus and the image of Marcus possibly growing that moustache, possibly made that.
Absolutely.
Because I don't know, do you believe you can grow facial hair?
Look,
I love Marcus, but I don't believe it.
I believe in the power of magic. And I believe in the power of the magic of Marcus. And if that man can dance, that man can grow a moustache.
And if that man can bring Midori back...
he can bring a moustache.
He can bring a moustache with him. In fact, if anything, when you're smuggling alcohol, a moustache is preferable.
Just twirl it. Not suspicious at all.
Nay, expected. So we move back into the shed, I think, for the next one. And we move back into something that's a bit technical, but it's also a bit saucy.
Yes, so I'm going to take this one.
Yours.
I would like to announce the winner of Best Portrayal of Body Parts in Baking Goods.
Hotly contested.
Hotly contested.
Wow.
Because, whoa, was there like a biology class going on? It was like Grease 2, whipping out reproduction.
Where does the pollen go? But we did have, just quickly, we did also have a nominee in Robert's Doll.
Indeed.
Where Matt Moran ate her arm. But I didn't think that was the best portrayal.
No, Matt Moran ate her head.
That's right.
Claire got the arm.
Claire got the arm, that's right.
Arm.
She was armless, that's right.
Yes. So, I have the great pleasure to announce Max's Frogs.
Yay!
As best portrayal of body parts in baking goods. Oh, hold on.
I'm very pleased with that.
You're all a bit slow, you lot.
We said Max. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We also have a special mention, and that's Alex's Clams. Yes, Alex's Clams.
I'd like to think that a lot of people have a special mention for Alex's
they really
Clams.
like Alex's Clams.
They really like Alex's Clams a hell of a lot. I can't blame them.
No.
I can't blame them. I think Alex's Clams are possibly harshly treated.
They were.
Mel loved them.
She did.
Mel was a big fan of Alex's Clams. Anyway, moving on.
This one's all yours, my love.
This one is all mine because this is an award that, to be honest with you...
Close to your heart.
I refuse to participate in this award ceremony unless this award was given.
Okay.
And I sat in my dressing room for hours and then someone said, that's just a bedroom.
You know what we should do? We should make this the Chris Buchanan Award.
Let's not.
Oh, fine.
However, best use of chorizo in an Australian television show in 2018.
Yes.
It's a very specific award. Alex. This is all Alex for his beautiful focaccia with the tomatoes and, of course, that beautiful chorizo on top. Now,
Crowd's gone wild.
I'm a bandit for chorizo, as are the crowd here. Look, you can see it. Hey, no. Don't eat that. Don't eat. That's not food.
That's not a chorizo.
That's not chorizo. Oh, God.
Oh, they really like that.
They really like that moment. Oh. Well, apparently the audience likes it. We don't. We don't necessarily approve. And I don't want anyone to think we approve of that sort of behaviour.
Well, not an award ceremony.
Not at an award ceremony. No,
keep it for the after party.
That's the after party where whatever happens at the after party, at the barbershop, indeed. Now the next award is the No Way I Could Do That award.
Oh, no way.
Now there were many things in there that...
Well, you just wouldn't be able to bake. Like, there's no way. You'd look at a few things, you think, fuck, I couldn't do that.
But I think there was one thing in particular that sort of captured the hearts and minds of the nation, and it was week 1.
I know.
It was first week out.
It was a rousing inspiration that just rippled across the land.
The No Way Could I Do That award belongs 100% to Robert for his doll.
Indeed.
And it was incredible. It was meticulous. It was crafted completely out of chocolate. It was eaten in parts, which sounds far filthier than it really is. But it was amazing. And we do actually have some words of wisdom from the great man. He sent through a notice.
Oh.
He sent through a notice.
I couldn't be here.
He couldn't be here, unfortunately.
Too busy modelling dolls.
Perth is also a long way.
Yeah, it's just
And
awesome.
look, we're not paying airfares.
Oh, that's right. Fucking sponsorship fell through.
Yeah, Ansett were the sponsors.
Oh, Christ.
Sorry about
What have I said? Like, at least try Tiger Airlines.
I went with Ansett, and
I'm sure they're still using Ansett planes.
my backup was TAA,
Oh, fuck.
and then Pan Am.
But that's where Wonder Woman lost her bosoms, flying TAA.
John Farnham used to advertise TAA,
Really?
just a little bit more friendly. That gives you an idea. It was Johnny Farnham at the time. That gives you an idea of how long ago TAA was in business. Anyway, Robert's acceptance speech. It is an honour to be nominated. Thank you. Love you all. I think the great man couldn't have said it better.
No, I think that's just beautiful. And
Oi, crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Thank you.
There we go.
I think we need to speak to this crowd later on.
Look, I did buy them from the budget rental place. I should have really gone for the second up package. You never go for the base package because you get shit like this. But if you go for the one up,
It always works.
it always works better. Okay.
Okay, so we have an award next, which is the Mary Berry Award for the Soggy Bottom of the Year.
Crowd likes that.
An award that I don't know if you necessarily want to win. Some people may be very happy to win Soggy Bottom of the Year.
It's a bit of a cursed Froggett award because it's like, it's the Mary Berry Award.
That's
Woohoo! For a soggy bottom.
That's bad.
Yeah.
It contains sodium benzoate. That's bad. So hopefully none of these soggy bottoms contained sodium benzoate. And there were a few nominees. We had a couple of times where we had some really thick pastry and it didn't quite crisp up, creating a little bit of a soggy bottom.
Yes.
We had, in the one bake, though, we had 2 pies that both just crumbled completely.
Indeed, but one really had.
One stood out above all the others, and by above all the others, I mean spread out below
It was like
all the others as it collapsed. It was a swamp of deliciousness, though, apparently.
Delicious swampness.
It still apparently tasted better than poor Emma's I don't know if I want to poison them or not pie. And we'll talk about that one in a minute. And the winner of the Mary Berry Soggy Bottom of the Year is Barb for her crumbling pie.
Well, there we go, Barb.
Your crumbling pie has been rewarded.
Yes. Soggy. Who says a soggy bottom never pays off?
Listen to that crowd. They love your soggy bottom, Barb.
Only time a soggy bottom is acceptable.
There you go. There you go. They're up. Yes. They're up and about. They're up and about at the soggy bottom.
Thank you.
You know, I hasten to say that these award shows don't come around more frequently enough.
No.
You know, I think that excellence in baking is something that's not often rewarded.
No, not in the way it should be.
Not in the way that we're doing it.
I mean, sometimes, to award baking, they give out, I don't know, an engraved cake stand or a bunch of flowers.
You mean like tomorrow night when they're giving out an engraved cake stand and bunches of flowers?
Yeah, but no one gets, what's it called? Abstract concept awards.
No one gets a gold-dipped bottle of Verjuice on a plinth.
Yes, that's exactly what we're giving away.
And that's exactly what we're giving. Gold, there's an asterisk next to that gold, but I can't tell what that asterisk means. Yeah. We'll come back to that later.
With Adriana Exanides, presenting it.
Is she still alive?
Oh, God, is she?
I think she is, actually. So I think you're okay there. I think you're okay there. John Burgess. Baby John is going to fly around the country and personally deliver all of these awards because he's a big fan of the show.
Yeah, and he's also, one of Maggie's super friends. She's got Stately Bee Manor where she goes out, and then you've got the baby John Burgess Den of Iniquity.
Tony Barber comes around all the time.
Yeah.
Spends lots of time sitting in the den going, "Who am I?"
Yes.
Glen Ridge is there too now, I hear. It's a very crowded.
Grant Danier's like the junior member.
Grant Danier can't quite get in yet.
Scott McRae's like the Aquaman of the group.
Grant Danier keeps on trying to get in, and just to be smart asses, they keep on going, survey says. So with that, most memorable innuendo. It's the award that, let's face it, everybody wants to win.
It is. It's kind of like the best film at the Oscars, isn't it, really? Who's had the best innuendo? I mean, fuck coming first in Bakeoff. You really want the best innuendo.
Now there are a few people who put up very strong claims for this.
Yeah.
Barb.
Oh.
Chris.
Oh.
Just spent forever.
Even Dave was in there.
Dave threw some in towards the end there.
Yes.
I mean, granted, he pointed out that he'd thrown some in towards the end there by going, that was dirty. But the innuendos, I mean, some really big heavy hitters. And let's not forget the queens of the innuendo.
Oh.
Mel and Claire.
Our Mel and our Claire.
Our Mel and our Claire.
The innuendo queens of Australia.
However, in a boil over, just opened the envelope and had a bit of a look.
Oh, no.
And we have a late entrant.
Ooh.
And not someone you would anticipate. The winner of the innuendo, the most memorable innuendo.
Yes.
Maggie Beer, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, shock win for Maggie.
Maggie Beer wins. For the apples are all popped up and happy to see you.
Now, I've just received a text from Jeeves, the butler at Statler Beer Manor.
Oh, yes. What does Jeeves have to say for himself?
He says, Maggie is unavailable. There has been a crisis in the Verjies fields, but she'd like to say thank you. She doesn't know what an innuendo is, but whatever it is, she's happy to receive this award.
And she's looking forward to baking it later.
Yes, exactly.
So our follow-up award to that is Best Supporting Role
in an
innuendo.
And I've got the envelope.
Could you please do the honours for us?
So for Best Supporting Role in an innuendo...
Oh, I can't wait for this.
...goes to Matt Moran.
Oh, well done, Matthew.
Oh, yes.
Well done, Matthew. It's about time. Long-time nominee.
First-time winner.
First-time winner.
You know, he doesn't wear those vests for nothing.
So, crowd likes Matt Moran winning that award. And now, what did Matt win that award for?
Well, he won that award... I've got to remember the fucking thing. Sorry, people. My brain's had a long day. Chris, can you remember?
I can remember exactly what he won the innuendo of the year for.
Because that's what you're here for.
Right. So what he won Best Supporting Role in an Innuendo for was after Maggie said that the apples were all popped up, happy to see you.
Oh, that's right.
He followed up with, yep, Maggie, it's all about presentation.
Yes.
And just tail-ended that beautifully.
I was just caught up in the excitement.
Look, it's the
still
night
shocked
of
by
nights.
Maggie wearing, yeah.
It's the night of nights.
And I haven't been able to have a pee. I'm strapped into a fucking gown from Target.
You know, there were teams of people working.
It was, I was in hair and makeup for like minutes, which is insane.
I can't believe you were able to sit still that long.
Oh, they offered me a spray tan, but they only had Trump shade. And
oh, you don't want Trump shade.
No, I feel it's a bit too like Buddhist monk for me, with that kind of shade of orange.
Yeah, you don't really need the Buddhist monk. Now, this was the period of the show where we were going to go out and talk to the audience a little bit. But apparently they're not being paid to speak.
Oh.
They're just being paid to cheer. So that's slightly awkward.
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, any words? No. See, they won't talk.
No.
However, if I turn around to the crowd with my hands and I decide to raise my hands up, what the crowd decided to do instead is this. There we go. See? And I can turn them on and off whenever I want. It's great. It's brilliant. And go. There you go. And shut up. Perfect. But if I ask them to speak, unfortunately, they're not being paid enough, and we can't afford that fee.
No.
Look, we don't have a major sponsor. We don't have a small sponsor. We don't have any sponsor. In fact, if anything, we're in debt putting this podcast together.
See, basically, we were using my trivia money. But unfortunately,
that's come to an end. So now we're kind of in debit. But it's okay because the crowd is here and they think they're being paid in food. I'm glad they cheered there because they didn't hear the word think. Anyway, moving on.
Indeed, got more
most
to do.
consistent baker.
Ooh,
now this could have gone to anybody. Realistically, it was really close.
Except Mel or Claire, because they're not bakers.
No, well, they had a go.
Yeah, all the production assistants, because they're not bakers.
They're not bakers either.
All the sound engineers, because they're not bakers.
And to be fair, consistent could have meant good or bad.
Could have gone to Matt or Maggie, because they're always having to bake something for the technicals.
Yeah, in fact, I actually think they are possibly the most consistent bakers because you never hear them complain about the ones they're serving to demonstrate the technical.
However, if we go into the technicality of the phrasing there, most consistent bakers, whereas Matt and Maggie are judges.
Superstars.
Superstars, yes.
We are not worthy.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, the most consistent baker, let me just get through this envelope here.
Yes.
It's Claudia, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it's wonderful.
It's Claudia for her solid, consistent bakes all the way along.
Absolutely. And last minute just received this envelope telling me that Claudia has also won the German National Tourism Award for Best Representation.
Oh, thoroughly deserved.
Oh, yes.
Thoroughly deserved. Previous recipients of this award include Liesl.
Yes, yes.
So that's proud heritage and a proud tradition. I think that's a wonderful award to win, don't you?
It is indeed, you know.
And I'm sure it comes
with... It's a chic totter of award.
I'm sure it comes with Deutschmarks.
Yes.
Not from us.
Not from us.
We don't have the money.
No, German National Tourism.
They'll be in touch, Claudia. If they don't get in touch, you call them.
Yeah.
And just say that we said... Ring them.
If you can find their website, that'd be great.
If you can find German Tourism Australia.
No, German National Tourism.
Australia?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Let's do this.
Next. Now, this was the one that was sent in by one of our listeners.
It was.
Right. I believe it was sent in by somebody referring to themselves as just Grizzly C.
Oh, that's really interesting. I wonder who that could be.
And the award that he or she proposed was best beard / mohawk combo.
Ooh, this is interesting because we already know.
We already know what the answer is. So let me just open up the envelope here and confirm. And the winner, it's Matt Moran. This isn't a Warren Beatty. Look, read the name.
Matt Moran, are you sure this is not like Moonlight?
No, I said it's not. Look, it's the right envelope.
Do we need to go at the back and make sure that someone has...
Hang on a minute, let me just ask him... What the fuck do you mean Matt Moran? He's bald. He's bald. Okay.
No.
Matt Moran! Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Matt Moran for his wonderful beard and mohawk.
Well...
So...
Do you think this is an awareness thing? Like they're deliberately giving it to him to raise awareness to men who cannot grow beards nor mohawks?
Do you think Matt might not be aware that he can't? And we're just all pretending here like the emperor has no clothes? Yes. Maybe when he looks at Chris, maybe he thinks he's looking at himself in the mirror. Maybe that explains that really passionate hug that he gave him.
Yes. Give me my hair, bitch.
So the next award...
Yes.
Now, the next award is for you to present.
Excellent, because I'm a big fan of gifts. I'm that person when you put me in a group convo will generally reply with a gif because that's how I roll. So tonight, it is my pleasure to present the most gifable baker.
Ooh, it's an honour.
Actually, it's just the most gifable. So that means all of Bakeoff.
It could be anybody. It could be anybody. It could be anything. It could be the birds.
Let me just put this into a search bar, most gifable baker, and it comes up with Marcus.
Yes.
Yay.
Let's all dance to that.
Crowd, where are you?
The crowd. Yeah.
There we go. Fucking crowd.
I'm not really happy with this crowd.
Oh, fucking... I'm going to give them a bad review on Yelp.
Yeah, exactly. Look, their Yelp review, they promise cheering.
Yes.
And they're not cheering.
Not on time.
You all suck. All of you.
What?
Apparently they're masochists. Anyway.
Training's gone away.
Marcus.
Yes.
Most givable, I think, the dancing.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, and the looks. He just gives looks.
Like, remember that time when he did something, he made a bake and Matt Moran told him to do it one way and he did it the other.
In fact, I'm just getting an envelope now.
Yes.
Let me have a look. Oh, it's look of the year.
Uh-huh.
And it is to Marcus. And it is to Marcus for his look that he gave Matt after he didn't follow the instructions in the Apple Clafouti tech
Yes. Now,
and then Matt Moran still liked the bake.
Indeed. Now, I believe Marcus can't be with us tonight because he's performing dental surgery on himself.
Yeah, it was emergency dental surgery.
Indeed. I think he had a Clafouti incident.
Yeah, never nice when that happens.
No.
Never nice when that happens.
No. Didn't ball his Clafouti balls.
Yeah, and I was a bit worried that we might have had to
balls.
I was a bit worried we might have had to put together an in memoriam at one point. Predominantly worried because we don't have the budget.
And we don't have the music.
Yeah, and a black screen with names doesn't really translate to audio.
And GIFs don't really translate well to
death.
Yes, exactly. You know, when you need that solemnity and
a GIF of Marcus dancing won't really do it.
No.
So thankfully, I believe the procedure was a success.
Excellent.
And he's coming out of it with more teeth than he went into it with. Now, the follow-up here, though, to most gifable.
Yes.
Is GIF of the year.
Oh, well.
Now, my word, weren't there some nominees?
Yes.
One of my personal favourites, and I think I've said privately and publicly on Twitter, that I love the GIF of where they cut to Mel just dancing on the spot.
Oh, it's a beautiful GIF.
It's my favourite personal GIF of the year.
Yes.
Except it was surpassed by one GIF that I think sums up this shed this year more than any other GIF.
Yes.
The GIF of the year, ladies and gentlemen, is Barb's mixer. It is Barb's mixer, sideways on the floor, still mixing.
It is both a testament to the resilience
of KitchenAids,
of KitchenAids, the tenacity of the bakers. Yes, the tenacity of the bakers, and just
the triumph of will.
The triumph of will. It really
and I know that's
is.
a very German phrase, and I can hear the German tourist board getting a bit antsy about that one. but we mean it in the nicest possible way. Now, the next award, is the Francis Greenway Award for contribution to structural engineering in baking.
Oh, this is a mighty fine award.
No, we're following in the great footsteps of Francis Greenway, who wasn't really known for his baking abilities.
No.
Was, however, known for construction. Obviously, as well, Gustav Eiffel, very fond of buildings. He's French, so I assume there was baking in there somewhere.
Trump, also a fan of towers.
And also a fan of things that clog arteries.
Building walls
and things that clog arteries. So food, a lot of baking, that will work quite well for him.
So and Russia.
And Russia.
Big fan of Russia.
Big fan of Russia. There were no Russian bakers this year, though, however.
Huge fan.
However, the winner of the Francis Greenway Award for contributions to structural engineering and baking, it couldn't be anyone else. It's Chris. And this is because but let's face it, he bakes. He tried to build 3/4 of a city. Now,
look, when they were trying to rebuild Rome, if only they had Chris around, it would have been both Roman and delicious.
Now, we contacted Chris.
Ooh.
And we have a speech. So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Chris.
Thank you. I'm only accepting this award because of the prize money. Wait, there's no prize money? Oh, thanks for nothing.
Yay! Woo!
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Chris, too. We appreciate that a lot.
Look, he wasn't answering my other emails, so I thought I had to put an email in. You've won a big prize money, and I put the money with an asterisk next to it.
It's a reasonable mistake to make. I think he saw the chocolate coins that I had the other day, and I think he was a bit jealous.
Thinking they were gold bullion.
He thought they were real.
Yeah. Not doubloons, not pirate treasure, just chocolate.
So that was only a little bit,
which is really a better win.
That was only a little bit awkward, only a little bit, but we'll move past that. To the Gwyneth. The Gwyneth is a prestigious award.
It is. It is an ode to someone who liked having their sliding doors moment. That the worst possible thing could happen, but in another dimension, the best possible thing could happen.
Now, last year, had this been awarded, and had we in fact been able to rent out this community hall for this event, like we have tonight, obviously, and what a resplendent look! The bunting,
Dapto's never looked so beautiful.
The bunting in Dapto is amazing, and the dog smell is almost out of the room.
It is. It's only it's like been 50 dogs in here, not 1,000.
Exactly. And more importantly, the starting gates for the dogs have given the people a really good place to sit.
Yeah, yes.
Nice and cosy, very comfortable, and they can be let out at a whim, but it's only in 6 at a time.
Yeah, really cheap to cater with the all-you-can-eat buffet. I did only pay for 6 people, so there are only 6 plates that they can go around and share, but everyone's getting their turn.
But Dacto Workers hasn't worked that out yet. Anyway,
No.
So the sliding doors bake last year, had we awarded this, would have been awarded to Fee.
Absolutely.
For the dropping of the pies. Because had those pies come out of the oven without being dropped, had she not smashed them on the ground, had she not sworn so much that she developed a nickname relating to that, had everything not gone pear-shaped at that moment, there's every chance that those flavour combinations, that idealism as a baker,
yes,
could have carried her a very long way.
Yeah, we could have been looking at Fee Newen, the Great Australian Bakeoff winner.
We could indeed. So with that in mind, the sliding doors bake of the year,
yes,
is Jess. It is Jess for that moment where Maggie Beer comes over and says, "How about you put some lemons into this bake?"
If only she could turn back time.
If only she could find a way.
If only she could. I don't know the rest.
She'd take back all the bakes that had hurt her, and she would have stayed.
Yeah.
If it had been turned maybe in a sliding doors moment into icing, Aqua want a royalty.
They need it.
They really do. They really do. Someone has to pay Renee's legal bills. So if the bake had gone slightly different, then she's not out in the first week, and then who knows? She hits stride. We could be looking at Jess this week in the final.
Yeah,
So it is really the sliding doors moment, and sounds weird to say congratulations, Jess, but well done on the award.
Yeah, in another dimension, you're standing there holding the engraved cake stand, just high-fiving Maggie Beer and being patted on the back by Matt.
And in a third dimension, you're hanging out at Stately Beer Manor, having taken over the show.
Yeah.
Crowd likes that option.
Yeah.
Bakeoff with Jess.
You've basically become the Maggie Beer.
Now we've had a very big international year.
Yes.
It's been a huge international year for us.
It's like the washing up goes international.
We go global.
Goes global like that. It's better.
We go global. Obviously, in the next few weeks, we'll be talking to our compadres.
We're like Mr. Worldwide. We're like...
Obviously, in the next few weeks, we'll be talking to our compadres in America.
We're going to start performing in other people's podcasts. They'll just throw to us to do like a little...
A riff about Australian baking.
Yeah. We'll be, we're the Pitbull of podcast.
Really? We're the Pitbull?
We're the Pitbull.
Do I have to be Pitbull? I really don't want to be Pitbull.
Okay, you can be Kesha.
I'll be Kesha over Pitbull. I don't want to be Flow Rider or Pitbull, right? The Flow Rider just turns up and goes, yeah, crazy, yeah, and then just sort of walks off stage. Okay. I saw him at the NHL All-Star game. He sort of didn't know what he was doing, but twirled on the stage a little bit and then walked off. It was really weird. They got him up on the stage, but didn't have anything for him to do.
Oh God!
So anyway, we've had Big Foreign year this year.
We have,
and we've got the award for Foreign Correspondent of the Year.
Oh, is it from ABC?
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
great.
It is.
Oh.
Hang on. No, it's by somebody who knows their ABCs.
Oh, even better.
That's more important in many cases.
Indeed.
So, the Foreign Correspondent of the Year is... It's a tie, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
Yan and Stephen.
Wow.
That's proud moments.
Whoa. How? That's just beautiful. I guess you can't pull those two apart, They both brought their A game to the pod.
They both brought their A game. Of course, those of you who saw that Yan also submitted her team for the Baking Ashes. Stephen verbally submitted his team for the Baking Ashes and tried to slip a MasterChef contestant in there. We're on to you, though, Stephen. You're not getting one over us on the Ashes.
Like I said, little-known Great Australian Bake-Off baker Anna Polivu may be appearing on our team.
Not saying. Just saying. Which brings us to Most Street.
Whoo! Yeah.
So the Most Street baker of
Shed
the year.
Saeed.
It was indeed a Shed Saeed kind of year. And so many people were Shed Saeeds.
She will pop a macaron in your ass.
That sounds weird.
I just just realised.
Okay, so I'd like to clarify at this point in time, I don't think Emma is really popping a macaron in your ass unless you ask for it, and then who knows? I mean, look.
Look, we don't judge, no fetish judgment here.
Look, if you like macarons in your ass, good on you. So...
It would make felching a lot more delicious.
So the most street person is Emma. It's clearly Emma.
Salted, and I put in a caramel one. Comes out salted caramel. So
Emma is the most street. Now, obviously, Chris has talked about her being in the witness protection program.
Yes.
However, I was able to wrangle her out of the witness protection program.
Oh,
for 5
really?
minutes. It was amazing.
Ooh.
Which is, it says a lot about the witness protection program, really, when I can break into it and get her out.
We found it, and now the mob's after her.
We found it at 2 seconds, so I'm sorry, Em. But this was her acceptance to finding out that she had won this prestigious honour.
Wow. I mean, firstly, I'm in a state of shock. I can't even believe it's happened. Thank you so much. I want to say thank you to my parents, my friends, all of my Bakeoff friends, everybody at the Washing Up podcast. It's I don't know. I can't even believe it right now. I can't believe I'm getting all emotional with this. No, it's just such an honour, and yeah, thank you so much. How was that? Was that believable?
That last bit's obviously that was patched in audio.
Yeah.
That came from someone else. That wasn't Emma.
Oh,
that
sorry,
wasn't,
I forgot to cut it. I mean, oops.
That wasn't Emma.
No.
That was the
We didn't
you
have...
heard the level of emotion in her voice.
It was real.
And thoroughly believable. Mm-hmm. And not at all recorded at an Ed Sheeran concert. Anyway,
no.
So, because like nobody in Australia has been there in the last couple of weeks. Everyone in Australia has been at Ed Sheeran in the last couple of weeks. Anyway.
Except us. We record podcasts for you, the listener at home. We sacrifices.
We do. Best use of Maggie Beer's look.
Ooh, well, this is going to come as no surprise, Chris, as I open this envelope.
Yep.
And find that, of course, the Deputy Maggie Beer herself, Michelle.
Oh, well done, Michelle. Well done, Michelle.
Yes.
It's a proud moment for Michelle. This is Michelle's first nomination and first award.
Indeed.
At the Verjies.
Well,
she's 1 for 1. I like people who are 1 for 1 with a strike rate.
Yeah.
I mean, not everyone can say that. I mean, poor Chris. Lost out on his pet topic.
Wow.
So Michelle has a 100% strike rate on the Verjies. I'm a big fan. That's a brilliant award.
I was a bit worried there for a moment because I'm thinking if Chris loses that Mohawk one, what's going to happen? Is Maggie Beer going to come in and swoop the best Maggie Beer lookalike?
No, so I thought the best Maggie Beer lookalike in the shed was Dave.
Flawless.
And actually, I thought he was really good at Mary Berry too with that British accent.
Perfect.
And it was flawless, as you said. Now, this brings us to the entertainment for the evening. We have entertainment. Look, we have spared no expense here at the Washing Up.
No, it's like when Lady Gaga and Madonna come in and start pashing on to one another. And no, that was Britney, wasn't it? I can't remember.
Anyway, we've got some entertainment for you here, and the Dapto workers, are you ready to explode? Okay, no. They're not.
Oh my God, they're too busy at the fucking.
Oi! The Keno, turn the Keno off. Turn the Keno off. I don't care if Tails is winning. Turn the Keno off. Right. Thank you.
That's what you're here for.
We will cut the buffet off if you do that again. Enough. Anyway.
Yeah.
We've spared no expense.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome back to the podcast.
Yes.
The one and only Leah, with a reading dedicated to Bakeoff.
A reading from Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events. Book 6, The Ersatz Elevator, Chapter 1. The book you are holding in your 2 hands right now, assuming that you are, in fact, holding this book and that you have only 2 hands, is one of the 2 books in the world that will show you the difference between the word nervous and the word anxious. The other book, of course, is the dictionary, and if I were you, I would read that book instead. Like this book, the dictionary shows you that the word nervous means worried about something. You might feel nervous, for instance, if you were served prune ice cream for dessert, because you would be worried that it would taste awful, whereas the word anxious means troubled by disturbing suspense, which you might feel if you were served a live alligator for dessert, because you would be troubled by the disturbing suspense about whether you would eat your dessert or it would eat you.
Well done, well done. Oh. Moving, emotional.
It was like Britney and Madonna all over again. Okay, sorry.
That's a different kind of moist.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Different kind of moist, Kristie.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
that was just
leakage from my eyes.
It was heart-wrenching. It was absolutely heart-wrenching. That was... Whew, I don't know how we can go on. Anyway, the Humanitarian of the Year award. This is a proud award.
It is.
Bakers like to give back.
They do. This is
not so much with global charity. Bakers believe that charity begins at home. And at home is the shed.
And this is essentially the heart of the shed.
It is indeed the heart of the shed. Much like Ray is the heart of the Ghostbusters, the Humanitarian Award is the heart of the shed.
Indeed.
And there were many nominees from people helping out this year. There were lots of people who ran over and helped other people. Occasionally they ran so fast they almost knocked other bakers over.
You know, Mel running over to eat someone's bake.
Constantly.
Mel running over to eat someone's cake.
Yes, that definitely happened as well.
Mel running over to eat someone's...
We get the message.
Okay.
Not on camera. Oh. And with that, the Humanitarian Award, though, this year goes to Chris and Claudia for helping out Barb in the semi-final. Truly a moving, heart-wrenching moment, especially since Chris summoned basically the demons of his own demise.
Oh, yes.
It was truly...
He fell on his sword.
Yeah, saved his friend Barb.
He was like the Groot.
He gave justice to Barb. Passionate.
He surrounded them with his branches of love and protected them as they crash-landed.
I hope that Chris...
Saving the Avengers.
I hope that Chris refers to things from here on in as his branches of love. I don't think he's going to need much. I don't think he's going to need much encouragement.
I'm sure he's got one particular branch.
Anyway, so back to the shed, to the shed, and back to baking, and given that this is such a star-studded night. Oh, hang on a minute. What are we?
Sorry, that wasn't the Avengers. It was the fucking Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh my god, sorry, nerds.
What are we watching? No.
What?
For the last time, stop watching Harold Park races.
We're at the Dapdo Dogs.
We are over here. No, don't look out the window. That dog will still be there. Right.
Well, it might not be because they kill a lot of them in this sport.
So will that gentleman flashing. All right? He's not going anywhere. His name is Gary. He's been here for 4 years.
If you all behave yourself, we'll have you down the main street of Port Kembla for a few special surprises.
Gary, away from the window. Close up, Gary. Anyway, don't cheer, Gary. Okay, one more. There you go. Bye, Gary. Anyway, back to what we're talking about here at the Zapdo Workers. Demon Spawn Technical of the Year. Now, Frasier cake, which they all ended up loving making, was, of course, a demon spawn because no one knew what the fuck it looked like.
Yes, it could have been... It was just down to Claudia having a vague recollection
of seeing it in a magazine. Then you also have another nominee for Demon Spawn Tech of the Year was Clafouti.
Ooh.
And that was a really close runner, but the winner. And the other one is scones, which was really...
Oh, deceptively simple.
Deceptively. But if you want deceptively simple, if you want something that just messed with them, there is only one.
Indeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, the humble Jam Drop. Congratulations, Jam Drops. This is the first award won by an inanimate object in Verjies history.
Does the gift count as an inanimate object?
No, because people won for the gift.
Ah, okay, got
So this is the inanimate object winning the award for a change.
Brilliant.
Now, obviously, Jam Drops can't give us speeches. They're not alive.
Yes.
If they could, though, I'm sure they would just say... That's about it. That's what they'd say because they're Jam Drops. What the fuck are they going to say? They're not educated. They've never learnt words. Anyway, best defence of a bake.
Absolutely.
Now, we've had a few people on the podcast this year trying to defend bakes, most of them called Robert. I'll give him a lot of credit. Robert does a lot to defend a lot of bakes. However, poor Robert, he didn't win this award. And you would think that Robert would be an absolute shoo-in for Best Defence of a Bake.
Oh, you think so? Because he's just like...
No, I can see the logic behind this. No, I can see the logic behind that. No, I understood this. He's a very understanding gentleman.
Yeah.
However, his compadre, his buddy, his chum, his pal. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner of this award from MasterChef Australia. Elena Duggan wins Best Defence of a Bake for defending waffles by telling me on the podcast the chemistry's sort of the same and therefore it's sort of a bake.
Indeed.
That's defence that's first rate. Mm-hmm. Now, you have the next one.
I do, and this is an award that I think everyone agrees. It will be unanimous. I was lucky to be on the judging panel for this, so
you got on that prestigious panel. I wasn't allowed in the room.
You weren't, and
I tried.
That may have been my doing.
Oh, okay. I was
because I wanted a go of something.
Okay.
So for best use of props in the shed,
It wasn't me. It wasn't Lenny.
Goes to 2 spoons, 1 trifle, Mel and Claire.
Well done.
Yes,
Mel and Claire pick up their second award.
They do.
For the evening. They're on fire.
It was, and it was a beautiful moment. 2 spoons, 1 trifle.
Oh, just glorious moment. These are the memories that we'll treasure forever.
Oh, having a Barbara Streisand moment, but I won't sing the song because you'll fucking kill me.
And also because you want a royalty. Now, the next award is a You Award, believe it or not.
Me?
Yes.
Oh.
It is the Mistaken Identity Award.
Ah, I know what this is for.
And it is awarded to you.
Me?
Yes, you've won an award.
Oh my gosh, you fuckers better clap. Thank you. Okay, it's my pleasure to step forward. What did I win it for?
Want me to tell you the winner for?
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Right, what you won the award for was confusing Dave with this random guy called Brian. And then when you wanted to name Brian Cox, you called in Dave.
Yes, it is a glorious moment in podcast history. If I wasn't so humble, I'd be saying that, yes, I agree. I agree that this is the best moment in podcast history.
I couldn't help but notice the crowd were overly enthusiastic for your moment.
Living, yes, thank you. I know. Now settle down. So I won't take up any more of your time, but I just want to thank all the bakers in the shed for being just wonderful. I'd really like to thank Matt and Maggie for making this possible. All the producers and the creators.
Cool.
Paul Hollywood for bringing Bakeoff to the world.
Yep.
My mum for bringing me into the world, and my dad because he came for that too. My sisters, my boss.
Anyone else connected with the podcast?
Oh, yeah, okay. Elena Duggan, you're one of my inspirations. Thank you for coming on the podcast. Really appreciate it. So on that note, I'd also like to thank my gods and my cat Polly because the others hate me. And to all you listeners, you really are the heart and soul of the podcast. I couldn't do this without you. So thank you. Thank you all.
Oh, shut up!
All right, let's move on. Next.
Shut up, you stupid. You! Stop smirking. This is not funny.
Oh, speaking of smirking, we're not actually, but the next category will be weirdest sounding bake.
Yes, now there's usually a couple of these, but there was an outstanding candidate this year. Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, the apple clafouti.
Oh.
For not knowing if it was a venereal disease or the thing that cured it.
Yes, I believe that it was also nominated for the most likely to be mistaken for an STI.
It was indeed.
But that category was shut down because apparently we don't want to STI shame.
Apparently as well, yeah, we had a bit of feedback there from the government and they sort of suggested that's not what we do.
No, we don't want to confuse the young people.
No, we don't.
Mum, do I have clafouti? And then your mum's like, no, but I'll whip you up one, and then the mum whips them up and this poor person's suffering from chlamydia. It's just not good.
Now, the next nominee is for Most Outstanding Apron. Now, previous winners of this award would again have included
Fee Nguyen. Did you know I'm lucky enough to own one of Fee's apron, a Fee original. It was the one. It's still got the chocolate spattered stains. I shit you not. I've got her apron.
It's a glorious thing. It's the frilly one. It's very pretty.
The frilly one.
Yeah. And thank you again, Fee, for that wonderful, wonderful honour bestowing upon us.
Indeed.
Now the crowd is really gathering here for this award. They love it. You can hear the tension is building. You can cut it with a knife. Don't cut him with a knife. Don't cut him with an... Oh, shit.
Clean up aisle 3.
Oh, God. Please, security, can you just... No, not the guy with the knife, because he's got money.
No, it's all right. They've got a hazmat team, located within the
Hang on a minute. Is that a Wonder Mop?
It is a Wonder Mop.
That's okay. Yeah, fine. Cool.
Yes.
Cool, no problems. The most outstanding apron of Bakeoff this year.
It's a sham wow.
Thank you, crazy old woman in the crowd. We don't want heckling. The most outstanding apron is Chris. Now, I think he won this award. Couldn't quite tell.
Yeah?
Because it was camouflage. Well, I believe there was an apron there.
There was, and then he changed it up by bringing in the bear apron, which
was
just
awesome as well.
Fucking brilliant. Fucking brilliant.
Now, we have an award called the Yan.
Ooh.
Now, it is, of course, for excellence in STEM-based baking.
Oh, I really feel like we need a Nobel Prize for this, like a Nobel Prize for STEM baking.
And I get the feeling, if I know my awards, and let's face it, I know my awards.
You do. You're an awards...
I spend hours just watching award ceremonies over and over again. Last week, you know what I watched?
You're an awards boffin. What?
You know what I watched the other week?
What did you watch?
I watched the annual awards for the Cement Mixers of America.
Holy shit.
Oh my God, a tough ceremony.
They have awards?
Really tough, strong ceremony.
Why? What happens?
Well, they just pour concrete all night. but what a ceremony.
Yeah.
Right, you try breaking through that wall. No chance.
No.
That's part of the problem, though, because the wall is so solid that no new nominees can break through. So the same guys win it every year.
Oh.
In Australia, to be Boral. Anyway, so we have the Yan for excellence in STEM baking. I know my awards. This is going to be Emma. It is indeed. Emma, congratulations. STEM baking.
Yes.
She's a wonderkind.
She's like the Marie Curie of the Bakeoff shed.
Except without the radiation poisoning.
Yes, so we'll get to keep her around for a long, long time.
Without the radiation poisoning. Now, we like to educate in Bakeoff. It's not just about baking. It's about educating.
It is. We learnt that those steamed bun things called again. Oh, it's gone out of my brain. Dampf noodles. Feta fucking army have an arch dedicated to them.
The Bal can make them, apparently.
Yeah.
Who knew that one? So
we've learnt that you can fluff your scones by warming the flour.
And we've also learned that apparently ginger beer is quite good for that.
Yes.
And what we've learned most of all this year comes down to the most educational bake explanation of the year. Mm-hmm. And this came on the show, but then it also came about the other night when we were discussing with this winner. And the winner is Barb for her discussion of the importance of quality fingering.
Oh.
When making a jam drop. I need to clarify that. I don't want to get censured again. It's not nice when it happens.
No.
So, but Barb talked about the importance of fingering when making a jam drop.
Absolutely.
Very important. So that was educational. Mm-hmm. And it's the most educational thing we've heard all year. Mm-hmm. Now.
Yes.
The look of the year.
Oh. He's got the look. He's got the look.
Smizing left, right and centre.
It's the Tyra Banks Award, obviously.
Tyra Banks supports it. Mm-hmm. She's a big fan.
Yes.
Allegedly.
And the winner is...
drum roll.
Marcus at Matt after he didn't follow his instructions in the Clafouti tech, and Matt loved it.
Now again, Marcus was handed this award earlier, but he gave me a look that meant we had to read it out a second time. And I wasn't prepared to go against him.
No.
It's a bit worrying. I'm a bit worried by that. Okay, so the next one is the RuPaul Award for Sass.
Oh, this can only go to one person. Who was keeping it sassy in the shed?
It was Dave.
Dave.
Dave has claimed his first victory here.
Yes.
Well done, Dave. Well done, Dave. So the RuPaul Award for Sass goes to Dave, especially the other day when he made the comment that, of course I knew it was going to work. It was my technique. That was just bam, some sass. Now, the next award is Look of the Year. Marcus, do I have to again? Okay. It's Marcus but Matt, after he didn't follow the instructions on the clafouti, and Matt loved it.
Yes.
Yeah, well done. Someone...
We can only get them to clap for... I only pay them to clap...
Turn the iPad off so we can't FaceTime in.
Thank you.
Thank God, I don't want to read that one
Okay.
again. Right, life advice.
Best life advice. Let's open the award because we had a lot of, pearls of wisdom raining down. It was like diamonds and pearls.
The winner.
Yes.
These are words to live by. Throw some bacon at it. Robert picks up his second award.
Yes.
And they are words to live by. They are words to live not only your life by, but for you to live other people's lives by.
Yeah, throw bacon at it.
Unless they're Jewish.
Or Muslim.
Don't
or
throw
vegetarian.
Bacon. Oh, no, vegetarians throw bacon at them.
Bacon. Oh, yeah, okay.
No, throw bacon at vegetarians.
Particularly the vegans.
They'll run.
Yes.
And then you can take their parking spot. Little known fact. Now, the next one was nominated by Brandon Black, who put forward that he wanted a Viewer's Choice Award.
Yes, a Viewer's Choice Award. So we are viewers.
Yep. And so are many of the other people on Twitter, including the bakers.
Yes, and who did everyone nominate for this award?
Hashtag Let Brandon Bake. So the winner of the Viewer's Choice Award, as put forward by Brandon Black, is Brandon Black. Well done, Brandon. Well done. This is a brilliant win for somebody who was not on the show.
Exactly. And we love you so much we didn't need to see you to award you.
And exactly, and we know you love this award and we know you'll treasure it. We know we will not find it at the cash converters next week like we may some of the other Vergies.
Yeah,
I believe that one of Chris's has already made an appearance at the one in Newcastle.
Oh, already?
It's got $17 on it.
That all? It cost me $18 to get that fucking dipped in like fool's gold.
And postage.
Pyrite. Oh my God. Do you know how hard it is to find a pyrite dipper? Fucking hard.
What I'm worried about there is someone at home went, yes, I do know how hard it is to find a pyrite dipper. Okay, so as the award ceremony starts to wind towards the conclusion, we're up to sort of a business end of some awards now. Best cast recording.
Best cast recording, indeed. Musical number. It's like the Busby Berkeley Award.
It is the Busby Berkeley Award.
Extravaganza extraordinaire.
And there was only one award only one song that could possibly win this award. Church House, Gym House, Schoolhouse, Outhouse. On Highway number 19, the people keep the city clean. They call it Marcus doing the Nutbush with everyone else in the cast.
Oh!
Nutbush City Limits, ladies and gentlemen, Nutbush.
Yes, the cast, or the
bakers of Bakeoff. Look at them go. Look at them go. They don't even need the music. They're all dancing. Don't cheat. Don't help them.
Okay.
He's got no legs. Don't encourage him to do the Nutbush.
All right.
Oh no, he fell over. Someone pick up that limbless man. Okay, got it. Yeah.
Chris.
Yep.
Chris, focus. We've got the sponsor awards.
Yes, sorry. Yes.
We've got to get to the sponsor. These is what keeps the Vergies alive. These are the two we don't have to, but we have to awards.
Okay, so You Ought to Be Congratulated award.
The best use of Devondale.
Now, have we mentioned that butter is amazing?
It is amazing.
Butter is a wonderful thing.
If I could live my life in any food shape, it would be as butter.
It would be as butter.
If I had a superpower, it would be to be able to shoot butter from my fingers. And it would be perfectly room temperature butter, ready to spread. That would be my superpower. We're all out of butter. I can't make scones. Poof. There we go. Kristie made the butter come out of her fingers.
And the winner of the best use of Devondale is Raisa.
Yes.
For using it to smooth out pastry. Notice how it wasn't to use it in anything. Oh, shit. I've just received another letter. Oh,
Careful,
God.
They're going to burn our bakes and close us down.
Hang on, let me have a look at what this one is. Oh, fuck.
What?
The next award
Yes.
is the victim of Devondale.
Oh, are we supposed to read this one?
Yeah, they asked, actually.
Oh, okay.
They want to make it quite plain that they're not to be trifled with.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the person who felt the wrath of the sponsor, and the winner is Raisa for Mr. Devondale going in and burning her bake.
I cannot believe she has won both sponsor prizes.
I can, they insisted. Well done, Devondale. You ought to be congratulated. Now, there are only 3 awards left as this sparkling night of nights comes to an end. I'm hopeful that I appear in one of them. I'd like to win an award.
Well, it's your time.
It's my dream.
It is your dream.
So, the best Kristie podcast moment.
Yes.
I don't like the chances and somehow of winning this one.
Well, this was a contentious category. The humble me, I was in the room and I'm going, oh, guys, you don't have to make a whole category about me. And they insisted.
I thought you gave out the nomination forms.
And I insisted that they shouldn't have to.
It was in your handwriting.
Anyway, just announce the winner. Just get
the winner,
cut to the chase.
Okay.
Yes.
So your best podcast moment is your Bakeoff Ashes team.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know that was coming. It's such a shock.
It says right here, say Bakeoff Ashes or I'll kill you.
Look, it's well known I'm hilarious, but I'm also very humble. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who felt it was important to highlight some of the hard work that I do here at the podcast. You know, I rock up on the night and basically just bullshit my way through it.
I'd like to get an award at some point. It would be lovely.
It would be lovely, wouldn't it, Chris?
Okay, so
yeah.
So we move on to personal favourite.
Oh, yes.
So this is our personal favourite bake of the year.
Yes.
So we're going to start with you.
Oh, mine. Well,
because you're accustomed to public speaking at the moment, given, you're taking home a swag of these awards.
Oh, look, it just, I've already got the spots polished on my shelf, in the trophy room, so to speak.
Can I have a look at them?
Maybe. Okay. I might let you look at them. So, personal fave. Well, I would like to dedicate the Kristie Stamford Award for Personal Favourite Bake in Season 4 to Emma for her Ode to Misha cake. It was fabulous. It was like about a cat, and she had the picture of the cat, and she showed the cat, and the cake looked like the cat, like on the inside. It was just awesome. It's just so many cats.
Well done, Emma. That's a third award. Yeah, that's a third
fuckers,
award.
Stop at the fucking all you can eat and get cut. That's it. Thank you.
No. They're watching dogs.
Oh.
So you just talked about a cat at the Depto Dogs.
Oh, fuck you guys.
Okay. This is why I'm picking the crowd next time.
Well, we don't have the Dapto cats, do we? Because then it would be a good place to be.
I'm picking the crowd next time.
Okay.
Okay, good. I get some say.
You go and do that then. I might even let you in the room next to the room where it happens, the room where it happens.
Okay, so the personal favourite bake for me this season, it was really close with a few of them.
Yeah.
But in the end, I have to go with, and it was very close. There were 2 waffle dishes that were very close to it.
You're a waffle man.
Chicken and waffles nearly won. It nearly got there.
Damn, yeah.
However, Barb's corn waffles win the day. Barb's corn waffles win the day. They are my favourite bake of this series.
Yeah.
Very close as well was, Raisa obviously made her baklava.
Ooh.
And that was so near as well. But Barb's corn waffles, that savoury, just won me over. So that's my bake of the year. Now, there's one award left.
It is.
It is the most glamorous, it is the most prestigious award in baking, television, podcasting history.
Yes, now I know that there's someone in this room who's very excited about receiving this award.
I can't wait.
It is going to be awesome. It is, of course, the Verjies Hall of Fame. Oh, so hand me the envelope because I have the proud proud honour
I can't wait.
of announcing
Finally.
Maggie Beer.
What the fuck?
Maggie Beer as the winner
I
of
organised the whole
Verjies
ceremony.
Hall of Fame.
My awards.
Oh, Maggie couldn't be here tonight, as
Of course
we
she
said.
couldn't be here.
You know, now she's dealing with an emergency in the Verjies fields, and we're sending our prayers, thoughts and prayers to you, Maggie. Bonafide
award.
thoughts and prayers, hashtag, you know, works for gun violence, will work for Verjies emergencies.
This is my award. I paid for it.
And it went to Maggie B.
Well done, Maggie B. Well done, Maggie B.
Don't worry, it'll be your year next year, I'm sure, Chris.
Congratulations to all of you who won awards this year
Indeed,
here at the Verjies. It's been a night of nights.
it has.
I'm looking forward to the... I mean, I don't know. Are we having an after party?
We are. We're having an after party. We're heading...
I haven't got the remote. I haven't got the invitation.
Oh, you can just come as my +1. It's fine.
Oh, cool. So where are we going?
I'll show you when we get there.
Okay, so I'm going to the after party. I can't wait. It'll be wonderful. I can't wait to see what everyone's wearing at the after parties. Thank you very much, everybody. The big thing about this is that this means that the next thing on our agenda, the next time you will hear from us, the Great Australian Bakeoff will have a winner.
Oh, and people will be going nuts. More nuts than our fucking Rent-A-Crowd.
So I hope you've enjoyed this episode.
Me
We've had
too.
a lot of fun doing it, to be honest with you. My name's Chris.
I'm still Kristie.
And we will catch you all tomorrow night for the grand final.
Yay!